Happy Father's Day. If you're looking for something new to play with your dad, then we've got the new releases for you for the week of June 17th, 2019. Brikks is a new roll and write game from Stronghold Games that mimics Tetris in a way, but instead of a video game, you are dropping your Tetris pieces onto a play sheet. You're rolling dice to determine what you'll get, rotating pieces, and drawing them or marking them on your player sheet. Interesting concept there. The Fantasy Trip has a new expansion. This is the role-playing game from Steve Jackson Games that harkens back to old school RPGs, and this is a new edition of one of their older expansions, Into the Labyrinth, which includes some advanced rules for combat and magic and other such things that are involved there. If you want a newer RPG, you can check out Liminal, which is available as a PDF right now on Modiphius's website. This was a Kickstarter. It's an RPG that takes place in the UK, but in this version of the world, there's a magical alternate world with wizards and werewolves and things, and the players get to interact with that world as well as the real people world. And Machi Koro has a new set of expansions for its 5th anniversary edition. It's a repackaging of the Harbor and Millionaire's Row expansions, but designed with larger cards and components to fit in with the recent 5th anniversary edition of the game.
Wizards of the Coast has released the Magic Modern Horizons set. This set was actually designed to skip over standard and supposedly designed specifically for the modern game style. Some people are very excited about it, some people not so much, but you can check out and see what cards you'd like to grab from that. We've also got Once Upon a Castle, which is another roll and write game, but you actually roll for resources, then draw your castle, whether you use the sheet that has a castle already made or use your own artistic skills to see who can make the best castle. Quarriors Qultimate Quedition, I'm not sure if I said that right, but close enough, is the Quarriors game with all expansions and promos in one nice box. So if you're missing something out, you can get everything. Star Wars Outer Rim is also out. This is a big Fantasy Flight game that, if you can't guess, takes from Star Wars, where you'll be building your crew, upgrading your ship, and traversing the Outer Rim. Finally, we have Tuki, which is a game where you build these special structures from the Inuit people, which I will not try to pronounce here so I don't butcher it, but you'll use stone and snow to try to use these very tetramoid-like pieces to build different structures each round. We should also mention, we saw a bunch of release of the Cthulhu Wars expansions, some of it old, some of it from the most recent Kickstarter, or not the most recent now. They come out with so many Kickstarters.
You can't keep track anymore.
So if you're missing an expansion, maybe you can check out on those. As for these releases, obviously the biggest ones for us, I think, is Star Wars, especially for you. We actually just received our copy today.
Yeah.
And I know for me, Magic I'm excited about because they brought back Slivers, probably my favorite race. They're pretty much xenomorphs. So I really enjoyed them.
Cool.
But there is some debate. If you're a modern player, some people are saying like it wasn't really made for them, like because it wasn't nearly as strong. But another
Yet
issue,
it has modern in the title.
there's a whole. Yeah.
Are they taunting them?
The other issue, which I do agree completely on this point, is the packs are $9 or $8.99. Well, and I really don't think like they have stronger cards in them. But I feel if you're doing randomized packs, especially for something like this, which is fun to draft, do the random packs. I think that the reason why people are willing to pay the $4.99 or $3.99 price point is because that's like the sweet spot. I think doubling that seems.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to like, I'm not trying to combat it against another game, but considering a Keyforge deck is $10 and that's literally an entire playable deck, like a booster pack, that seems a little bit.
Well, even more so now, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of awesome cards in there, and I still think people are getting them. I'm hopefully to get my first sliver. I'm just going to buy a single of it because I don't want to try to crack that open box after box. But there are plenty of other games too. The roll and write sound interesting.
Yeah, we had some interesting themes going on this week. There were 2 roll and writes and 2 that both kind of have Tetris-like components to them.
I have a feeling the roll and write one isn't going to slow down for this year.
Yeah, no, that train is rolling. Yeah, Brikks. That sounded neat. I was kind of on my radar, but I didn't know exactly how it worked, and it's a cool idea.
And the castle one, I didn't hear about it till now. It sounded like I didn't even know about it. We went to the Board Game Geek site. There's one sentence in the description. We had to find other places to learn about, but it looks like you actually. in essence, make your own castle. It's like those drawing games, which I'm a big fan of because I like doing those kind of doodle games.
Yeah, I think it's like supposed to be more of a family game. It's from
It does,
Blue
but
Orange.
I think because of that creativity, it still seems like we could easily have fun with it.
Yeah, it'd be a fun one to play with people. Yeah, like you said, Star Wars Outer Rim. There's some cool RPG stuff. There's a lot of exciting things. I definitely want to dig into Star Wars and see how it plays because, you know, Fantasy Flight, they put out a lot of games and they don't, like a lot of their games are just expansions, so it's not that often that they come out with a totally new product. So, you know, we'll see if this one can stand up next to the X-Wing Imperial Assault.
Well, I think the big one for you is, one, you already like Star Wars. Very big fan of it. But
that helps.
from looking at it, we thought it reminded you of Firefly, which is one of your favorite games, not just because of the property, but you actually really do like the game.
Yeah, it's also one of those interesting things where, you know, Firefly is really inspired by Star Wars, and now they're coming back. It's like
It's full circle.
snake eating its own tail, or head. It's whatever it is. Both. The head eats the tail.
Yes.
I don't know how it works.
Ouroboros, I think.
That's what it is. Or Ouroboros is how the Drop Mix app pronounces it. Let us know in the comments. Do you know how to pronounce that? Do you understand why the snake is eating its tail? Which games are you looking forward to? Where do you land on the Magic debate? Are you looking forward to Modern Horizons? Are you playing it? What's your price cap for a pack? Let us know in the comments below. We'd be interested to hear that stuff. And don't forget, we also are running a contest right now at rollforcrit.com/contest to check it out for some King of Tokyo games if you want that. So have fun playing games, everybody. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Will.
And this has been Roll for Crit.
Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and support us on Patreon. That would make us happy.
Maybe the next video is the one where Jonathan does a silly dance.